Hey, it's Suzanne. It's August 22nd, no, 23rd, Saturday. I think it's around, should be around 12:30 by this time. Heat index is close to 100 degrees. So we're having lots of fun out here. I've put this second mite treatment on my production hives, and now I'm going to clean up the bee yard a little bit. I'm going to trim some of these weeds. As it gets closer to winter, I may find that some of the hives need to be supplemented with some feed. And if that's the case, I like to have all the weeds trimmed up because the ants will get into the hive and they could cause them to abscond. They're attracted to the sugar syrup. So anyhow, we're going to trim these up real quick. And the bees seem to be in a pretty good mood. They're not giving me too much sass. Well, they actually haven't given me any sass. They're in a great mood. These little nucs I'm going to go through, I'm going to consolidate and try to even those up. I took some frames full of honey from some of my larger production hives, so that'll help bolster their fall and winter stores. This right here is the Leaning Tower of Bees. This can stress the importance of making sure your hive stand is level, which I never, ever do. As you can see, we're on a, well, I don't know if you could tell from the video, but we're on a slope here. So my first Leaning Tower of Bees was actually those two nucs in the middle. We put some bricks under the back two legs, even that out a little bit. I'm going to see if I can't pull this nuc off of the other end and put some bricks under that end and hopefully correct this issue right here before it tips over. So that's what we're going to do today, and we're going to take plenty of breaks. I've got freezy pops that I'm going to be eating and ice water because it is hot outside. Freezy pops. Yummy! This portion of the Queen Castle had 2 frames in it. You can see this frame is only partially drawn out, completely empty. The other frame has just a little bit of capped brood on it. It's got a good sized queen, no stores. Clearly they don't have enough stores to get them to the fall goldenrod flow, so I'm going to go ahead and give them one of the frames that I harvested from one of my larger hives, and they should be fine with that. I'm also going to mark the queen because right now there aren't many bees and she's really easy to find, so I may as well do it now. I've marked the queen, I've let her dry off, and now I'm going to release her back into the little nuc, and I've got some honey right here. The center compartment is empty. Maybe the queen didn't get mated, it gradually died out, so I'm going to take, I've already removed one frame, and take the other 2 frames and set them aside, and then I'm going to work in this next compartment, which looks to be having a healthy laying queen. Taking a break again, and I've got my freezy pops. They're really good. They're mostly melted, but they're still ice cold, sweet and yummy. And so I finished trimming all the bushes. I have consolidated a couple of the nucs. I put bricks under the Leaning Tower of Bees, and it's still leaning, so I'll have to do a better job later. Right now I just don't care, it's too hot. Now I get to go and do the rest of the nucs once I finish my freezy pops. I am finished for the day. It probably looks exactly the same to all of you out there, but I've consolidated some of the nucs. So now I have 2 empty 3-way queen castles that I'm going to put up. I'm talking a little slow because I'm very tired. Now I'm going to sit down and I'm going to take notes because a lot of times I forget to take notes until I get back home, and I don't have my notebook with me that I use for bee note keeping. So I'm just going to use some scratch paper, and then when I get home I'm going to rewrite it neatly. And what kind of things do I include in my notes? If the hive looked like it had plenty of stores, if it looked a little weak, If I noticed a little more hive beetle activity than what I expect to see, I'll write down if I harvested some frames of honey. I'll write down if I gave it some frames of honey, if I treated it, all of those kind of things. So that's what I'm about to do now, and then I'm going to go home and get a shower, put my feet up, and relax.